me be tired again. Drink comes free with sleep. Wake up on your own, work out what it means. Lie to your friends, send a sweet goodbye letter. I'm sorry I made you so thin. Are you talking to boys, learning their names? Do you have a car? Should I take the train? You picked him up, I went insane. Heard from a friend of a friend. When you're home late, does he wait up? Do you need to put makeup on? Are you happy when he's happy? Are you faking when he takes too long? Is he lighting your life up like pieces of coal? And if you leave, could you leave me whole? I hope so. I wanna be fired again, moving with my mum, daytime TV all day, be a better son, learn about the world from a game show freight. So I'ma get smart in pajamas, soon I'll be talking to girls, learning their names. I'll have a car and you'll cut the brakes, and I'll go to hospital right on my cast. I like you more than a friend. When you're home late, does he wait up? Do you need to put makeup on? Are you happy when he's happy? Are you faking when he takes too long? Does he capture your attention? Do you ever even mention me? I'll be happy if you're happy, yeah. I'll be waiting if it's meant to be. And I'm getting better at letting you go. But if you leave him, could you let me know? I hope so. And I can't wait to be alone. I'll get a tan and I'll stalk you on Instagram. I can't wait to be obsessed and on my own. I'll constantly check my phone. Need a US visa, you know you can't afford. Board a plane to California and hope they don't deport you. And if you lost a year, you can plant a pretty garden and try to make some money. Try to make some money if you can. You wanna drift off endless, wasted on paid vacation. Dive into a river, be dried off by the sun in seconds. All the evidence you could ever need. Wherever you set your feet, whichever way you're headed, man, you're just a guest. Wherever wherever you were settling. There's so much left, the rest is west. I guess the rest is west. Well, I'm getting good at cooking. I've got an okay job, and I'm living with my father. He always makes me dinner. My brother comes on weekends. He stays an extra day. We're all living our own stories and hoping the Sundays go slow. You wanna drift off endless, wasted on a paid vacation. Dive into a river, be dried off by the sun in seconds. With all the evidence you could ever need, wherever you set your feet, whichever way you're headed, man, there's so much left. Wherever you were settling, you're just a guest, the rest is west. I guess the rest is west. I guess the rest is west. Sally, do you think I've got potential? Drop me like a coin into a wishing well. I'm not the kind to place my fate in zodiacs or black cat hisses and superstitions. I'm afraid enough of bad nutrition. I got a way of losing every pound I gain. But for now I'll play the game. I'll play the game. If you get home before I do, it won't be long before I do. If you get home before I do, it won't be long before I. Well, Sally, do you think I'm with the program? Hook me up to Wi-Fi, wire my systems in. New media is reading me to someone better, but every time I wake I'm making progress. Quit your grinning and take me serious with X's, O's, emoticons. See, now we're getting on. We're getting on. If you get home before I do, it won't be long before I do. If you get home before I do, it won't be long before I. Sally, bundle me my walking papers. I will find a job before I'm 29. My resume is mostly luck and a few connections. I promise you the stars will cross and brighten, converse with one another and smile their light on me. So blessed that I can barely see. I'm the harvest in the seed. I'm in the seed. If you get home before I do, it won't be long before I do. If if you get home before I do. It won't be long before I do. If you get home before I do, it won't be long before I do. If you get home before I do, it won't be long before I do. Before I do. Hi, I'm Calan Mai, and this song is called Mountain Mountain. It's really cold in this room, so I'm just praying that my fingers will work. Should be okay. Mountain, mountain, keep me counting. Crumble slow so I don't see. Ocean, ocean, keep me hoping. Coming slow so I don't see. Please. Will pillage my sleep, come uninvited. A ghost in my kitchen, a rip I can't stitch once the light fades. I pray I don't dream you this time, but my wind-up night mind is keeping the tally alive. And mother, I'm thinking people are stagnant and change less from birth to their casket, but even mountains change. And if I'm stuck making friction, I hope that I grow the same way. And talk back to gravity, grind with the tectonic plates. And mountain, mountain, keep me counting. Crumble slow so I don't see. Ocean, ocean, keep me hoping. Coming slow so I don't see. And I'll call you on Sunday, I'll call you on Sunday. Don't stay out all night. I'll call you on Sunday, and I'll call you on Sunday. And don't. Well, mother, you rush me, I'm putting my shoes on. The weekend's too far to keep me distracted in any way. I don't have someplace to be, so why am I dressed to impress when I'm only with me? And out on Black Ocean, I swear there's production, big consequences and creature defenses, and boats lost and fishermen fleeing some past. Yet somehow I'm riding the coastline and mining this part. I'm safer but colder than anyone lost in that dark. And mountain, mountain, keep me counting. Crumble slow so I don't see. Ocean, ocean, keep me hoping. Coming slow so I don't see. And I'll call you on Sunday, I'll call you on Sunday. It's always the same way, the weekend's too far. I'll call you on Sunday, I'll call you on Sunday. It's always the same way, the weekend's too far. Not a rock, I'm not a king tide. I'm not a rock, I'm not a king tide. I'm not a rock, I'm not a king tide. I'm not a rock, I'm not a king type. This song's called Henrietta Lacks, and it's about a woman. She had cancer, I think back, I could be getting this totally wrong, it might have been in the 40s. And they took a biopsy of her cancer cells, and to this day, her cancer cells are still replicating. So she is technically immortal in terms of her DNA, and she's the only person, as far as I know, on Earth who has cells that have done that. You can actually buy them online, which is really weird. But I wrote this song with that as inspiration, and it's called Henrietta Lacks. And the shipwrecked young man, he's spending the sand grains in his hands. He thinks he's a winner, a billionaire, but he's so unaware he's alone on a tiny little island where nothing will grow. And the crabs and the seagulls approach. They'll pick his skin clean from the bones. And he thinks he's safe, but soon he'll find out that nothing grows faster than doubt. But I can be better than that. Call me Henrietta Lacks. To save myself, I'd sell every cell with nowhere but hell to go next. Turn back the clocks, I wanna live in the past. Or stretch out the present, laugh with my mother and talk with my dad while he's young. But the clock hands are turning and I'm on the run. I'm trying to catch that parade. The dancers look so far away. But as long as it's day, I'll keep them in sight. And nothing fades faster than light. But I won't be forgetting that. Call me Henrietta Lacks. To save myself, I'd sell every cell with nowhere but hell to go next. With nowhere but hell to go next. I wanna be born again, just like my parents were. When they met in Sydney, poor Jesus Christ, he's got so many losers to save. He's working overtime for regular pay. And these days, my dad doesn't pray. He tells me there's not much to say. And I hope for his sake he gets Jesus back. 'Cause there's nothing sadder than that. But I can be better than that. Call me Henrietta Lacks. To save myself, I'd sell every cell with nowhere but hell to go next. With nowhere but hell to go next. and I can be better than that, 'cause I've learned how to relax. And to save myself, I'd sell every cell. I've got nowhere but hell to go next.